So whether you love or hate my content, one thing you have probably realized is that it's unabashedly my own. Whether I'm being called racist for disliking a film with a black cast even though I compliment the cast in my review and had genuine problems with the rest of the movie, or for not wanting characters to be senselessly race swapped and would rather see black characters be made or existing ones utilized, transphobic for disliking Nightshade's handling in Transformers Earthspark and the audience that it was intended for, homophobic for preferring if straight characters remained, I don't know, straight characters and gay characters were made from the ground up instead. Feels more respectful to me, but what do I know, right? Whether you praise my honesty, think I'm too blunt and harsh, or even that I'm too nice when reviewing indie projects, whether I've offered you advice, saved you from a purchase, or convinced you to enjoy something you otherwise wouldn't have, no matter what video has caused you to enter my life and what opinion you have on me, you can say that I haven't done my best to be as authentic as I can, even when I'm wrong and I don't even realize it. So of course YouTube removed my monetization, claiming that I am reusing content and giving me a list of things I should and shouldn't do to prevent that if and when I am able to reapply in the future. Just like with my content, I'm gonna analyze this just so YouTube can get a good picture of what goes on in making my videos. Let's go over this list together. Here are the do's. A funny or thoughtful revision of content you didn't originally create. Clips of other people's content as part of a critical review. A scene from a movie where you've rewritten the dialogue and changed the voiceover. Replays of a sports tournament where you explain what a competitor did to succeed or fail. Reaction videos where you comment on the original video. Edited footage from other creators where you add a storyline or commentary. So let's talk about my content real quick. A funny or thoughtful version of content I didn't originally create? Well, in terms of the goal being humor, I have a couple riff reviews where my main goal is just to talk about movies, what takes place in them, with jokes that I can think of up on the fly. I've only done a couple, but they seem to fit that criteria pretty well. I also make jokes in my normal videos randomly if they blurt out during recording. For thoughtful, we have my analysis videos, the Did It Start Wells, reviews, first impressions, and my shorts where I either attempt to shed light on a piece of media you may not have otherwise heard of in a quick and succinct way, give a quick review, or point out impressions or issues with a game that doesn't need a bloated video to discuss. Those videos also fall into number 2 as well, as I criticize and review some of these things depending on the format and the kind of narrative that I'm trying to be. The one about sports doesn't matter because I don't talk about sports in any regard, and I am not sure if I have any content that is actually considered a reaction, since most reaction creators add nothing of value like Sniper Wolf, and YouTube doesn't seem to give a single darn diggity about all that, since my content all seems to fall pretty well under those rules. As almost all my videos have my commentary, let's go over the don'ts and see if anything I have made falls right into that. Short videos you compiled from other social media websites, collections of songs from different artists, even if you have their permission, clips of moments from your favorite show edited together with little or no narrative, content uploaded many times by other creators, promotion of other people's content even if you have their permission. First of all, I have never taken someone else's content and posted it unedited ever, so that's moot. Second of all, I have never posted a song alone, let alone a collection of them, besides as background music in my videos, which was transformative given the rest of the video they were in the background of. Next. Third of all, I have never posted multiple clips of a show, edited together with little to no narrative. The only time I have ever posted a clip that could even maybe fall into that was just one, and not multiple clips edited together, mind you. It was just a single clip from a show. It was the SpongeBob one, and it was a test of the algorithm to prove that YouTube, push slop over actual content. I made that abundantly clear in the description. It was one clip, then the background, the Nerdsfeed logo, the Nerdsfeed name, the clip heavily edited for meme purposes, etc. And all that editing was unrelated to the original clip and was used to really show the slop part, you know, push the point home. In fact, they were actually transformative and stated the narrative of the short clip, the narrative that you, yourself, just stated as important. I also took the video down once I started posting my actual shorts again for comparison and felt my point was adequately being made. But even if this one instance was the end-all be-all, they may try and claim it as, it doesn't work, because the email they sent me stated, "Our team of policy specialist carefully looked over your channel, Nerdsfeed, we found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program, YPP policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize, and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. One video, one short does not qualify as a significant portion of my channel. You are trying to say that the majority of my content is reused, that I'm a slop-filled content farm that steals others' content, and that's wildly crazy to me because it means that my voice apparently doesn't even belong to me anymore. I was given no warning, no heads up, homies just pulled the rug out from under me and gave no poops at all about how it may affect everything going forward. I worked hard for this monetization, and they don't take that into consideration at all. That's wild. Anyway, back to the fourth point. No examples exist, yet again. I also have loads of project files in DaVinci Resolve that prove that I made my videos myself. Heck, here is some evidence of a video I was working to put out, but we are here talking about this instead. This is a video where I talk about the video games industry. I start the video off by talking about Transformers Reactivate because this audio was just a rant, but then it devolved into me talking about the industry, so I had to start bringing up examples of things I don't like in the industry. This is Marvel's Avengers. We have Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This is my character. Then we go over here. We've got me playing PUBG. This is KevDoitt playing Babylon's Fall because I do not have Babylon's Fall gameplay, and I made sure to put down here that you can see exactly who is playing the game to show as an example to go with what I'm talking about. We can go ahead and play that just for you. If for some odd reason has gameplay they are willing to share, let me know because I platinum with Firecrotch and have nothing to show for it, which sucks because I did have the gameplay saved, and if anybody for some odd reason has that is me talking about Babylon's Fall gameplay, bringing up the fact that I got the platinum with my friend and saying that I no longer have the gameplay. I'm talking about this because over here we talk about games that have been delisted or the servers went down and are now unplayable, even though it should have been playable entirely offline. So, you can see that the things that I use make sense in context. This is transformative. This isn't me stealing KevDoitt's gameplay. I credit him. I make sure that it says that it is his gameplay, and it lines up to exactly what I'm talking about to showcase a point. The game is literally unplayable. It is physically impossible for me to get gameplay for it. So if that's one of the things that I reused apparently, you can now see I haven't. We can go through this entire video and do this, but this video isn't out yet, so let's talk about something that is out. These are my shorts. These are Do You Know. I played this game, Date Journal. I put the gameplay together to showcase my points, and then I posted so I can have a little tiny kind of like a trailer where I talk about the game and everybody can figure out what the game is about based on what I say. I'm not perfect at it. Sometimes I screw it up a little bit. Sometimes I put more criticism in there and make it more of a review than me just saying, hey, this game exists. But the main point is to bring the game to other people's attention so they can formulate an opinion of themselves on a game they otherwise wouldn't have really known about. Simulator type game where you talk to girls, take them on dates, play a minesweeper game to determine the outcome, and get pictures back of varying appropriateness in order to commemorate the moment. But maybe it's not the shorts, maybe the shorts aren't the problem, maybe it's more of a, did it start well? Maybe that's what the issue is. This one is actually in development. I'm gonna use this. This is more of an episode breakdown than a did it start well, even though they both really accomplish the same thing, where I talk about Transformers Cyberverse episode 2. Even it being confirmed that he could use his weapon would have been something. This right here is my gameplay from the Transformers Cyberverse game that came out to go along with the show. I only used the show portions to align with what I'm talking about in terms of breaking down, analyzing, and criticizing the show. Okay, here we go, BTOOOM! The media is still online here. A large majority of this is my gameplay from, what is this? Splitgate, yeah, that's what it is. And then we get BTOOOM, then we get my gameplay whenever there's no necessary reason for me to show BTOOOM. Gameplay Flight, which we saw represented with the spider from earlier. Homie questions why a random everyday guy would kill him, then decides he wouldn't and tries to surrender, getting him blown backwards in the process. The guy's tried to kill you numerous times now, with you never truly being a threat to him, especially at the beginning on the beach. What kind of idiot would think surrendering would have any effect impact on him. Why did I bring it up and why did I showcase what happened? In order to show exactly what I'm talking about. I can't just say, oh, he does something dumb and then not show reasons or scenarios where said dumb thing happens, or I'm not very credible as somebody talking about this stuff. Shame. Here we are, YouTube. I have deduced that the only possibility on my side that I can imagine is a short that just proves that I do know how the algorithm works and yet still decide to create my own content that I am happy with regardless of that. The short isn't even 30 seconds long. Please, I'm waiting. Argue that 30 seconds is a significant portion of my channel because I would love to hear it. So after removing my monetization and making me wait till April 16th to apply for it back, 90 whole days, 3 whole months, I am very curious on why I can't find a single breathing being to discuss this with. This wouldn't have been as frustrating if YouTube told me what parts of my content fell under the reuse umbrella, but that never happened. No examples, no proof, and no help. I've been told that one of my videos has been spam reported by multiple people that are not a part of YouTube who are taking credit for spam reporting it, as well as from people who were friends with people that stooped to that level, with the video in question being my Earthspark video, which, given the events around a response video made against it, I can believe it to be a feasible possibility. Some YouTuber friends of mine feel the same way, seeing the wording in regards to reuse and determining just as I did that my content doesn't justly fall within it. The lack of communication from YouTube causes this distrust with them as a platform to be sown. I deleted a video that was public, the SpongeBob video, after it ran its course. Not sure if it was before or after the official demonetization, but I did it one way or the other and I'm taking responsibility for that. I also deleted private members' first video since members don't currently exist, and this was after the demonetization because I didn't figure it really freaking mattered since no one has and can see these videos because members are no longer a thing that I have access to. Due to that, I don't believe I'm actually able to appeal since it says not to delete content, but I didn't realize that till after I did it. Wonderful. I'm trying anyway. I'm going to try to appeal because there's no way I'm not going down without a freaking fight, but we'll see. Logically, deleting videos that were never public shouldn't count as they affected literally nothing, but who knows at this point. If they don't count, I should have a 3 video maximum of what I am allowed to delete, so if they deny this appeal because I deleted more than 1 video, then you know what? Now we know that private videos count even though that has no standing on my channel at all and should not count as reuse content because it's not actually be putting out into the algorithm for people to see. They refuse to give any details that isn't the copy-paste inhuman responses they give everyone, and they have the gall to say right after, "Thank you for your understanding," after doing absolutely nothing to actually answer a single freaking question or solve a single freaking issue. I am willing to go over those videos if you have them logged in the system with someone human at YouTube, as well as the videos that are public on my channel, one at a time, live on stream. We can go about it for hours. I have nothing better to do. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll break down my content just as I would everything else. Just let me know, and guess what, YouTube? I am there. All that being said, where does this leave me? Angry, annoyed. My channel will be greatly affected. The content output will be greatly affected. And I have to ask for help from all of you, which I am honestly pretty ashamed of. I would like to ask that you stick around, that whenever I'm able to post, that you come back and watch my videos. If you have Rumble, I will try and post all my content over there as well, in case YouTube retaliates by taking down my channel. You can join the Discord for updates that you may miss on here, especially since there is a chance that I will lose this channel altogether, and if that happens, God only knows if I'll be able to get it back. I hate this. Full transparency. I'm more saddened by this than I am angry. I woke up in the morning worried about a procedure that I had that day, looked at my phone and saw notifications that I was demonetized and no longer a part of the YouTube partner program. I make jokes a lot. I'll have little roast wars with y'all in the comments or genuinely discuss things because I like talking to you. I really appreciate the amount of people I have come to interact with due to my time on this channel and on this platform. I've made genuine friends through creating content and supporting others that do the same. I truly care for so many of you. I see your comments, I read them, I remember our conversations, and I love seeing familiar as well as new names pop into my comment sections every single day. It breaks my heart to know that in an instant, all that may go away without YouTube ever actually even telling me why, without a specific reason ever to be revealed, and that's why I'm making this video. Hopefully it makes a difference and I get reinstated. Hopefully I don't lose the community, a legacy I've poured years of my life into. I guess that depends on if YouTube ever sees this video. So like, share, and warn your content creating friends that this is a sad commonality. To back up their videos, post on other platforms, and be prepared to lose it all. If y'all need me, you can reach me through Discord, a link's gonna be in the description as always. But till then, balls in YouTube's court, and I truly hope that we speak again. I love you guys, till all are one. Have a great day. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.